The cryptocurrency market is constantly evolving, and crimes in this area are also reaching a new level. Recently, an event occurred that caused a public outcry. In the United States, two brothers invented a unique fraudulent technique and stole $25 million in Ethereum. They accomplished this in just 12 seconds. The U.S. Attorney's Office has taken up the case, and now the perpetrators face a serious sentence of up to 20 years in prison. Hello everyone, you are on the Pro Blockchain Media channel. Today we will talk about the case of the Pereira and Bueno brothers. Let's figure out what exactly happened, why the scammers' scheme alarmed the authorities, and whether we should be concerned about the security of the blockchain. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, give us a like, and hit the bell icon, and we will get started.
Tired of missing out on token giveaways from powerful Web3 projects and market trends? Airdrop Hunter will help you claim airdrops worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. To start receiving your airdrops, you need to visit the Airdrop Hunter website, connect your wallet, and after that, all the scripts available on the platform will be accessible to you. You can find the link to the Airdrop Hunter website in the description of this video.
The brothers of Anton James Pereira Bueno are graduates of the prestigious University of Massachusetts. They studied mathematics and computer science, but decided to apply their skills for criminal purposes. They had been planning to steal the crypto since December 2022. The brothers studied the behavior of their victim traders in the market for over a year, prepared for the cyber attack, and looked for ways to conceal their identities. The fraudsters created several shell companies and used cryptocurrency exchanges from other countries. Throughout their preparation, they constantly searched the internet for information on how to conceal their identity, how to exchange crypto, and how to create malicious software and exploit. Among their queries were topics like the best lawyers in the field of cryptocurrency, the law on fraud involving crypto, fraudulent Ethereum addresses, and the law on anti-money laundering. Even from these suspicious requests, it is clear that the brothers were preparing for the crime. When the preparations were complete, the Pereira and Bueno brothers took action. In April 2023, they stole approximately $25 million from traders of the currency Ethereum. The exploit they used is considered the first of its kind. Crypto assets are initially in a transaction pending state during the transfer. There, they are formed into a block that is verified by a validator and then added to the blockchain. The fraudsters were able to interfere with these processes and manipulate them to their advantage. The brothers used transactions that allow them to conceal the source and ownership of the funds. They operated according to a multi-step scheme. First, the fraudsters concealed their identities using shell companies, foreign exchanges, and private networks. Then, they created a series of 16 Ethereum validators. They invested $529.5 ETH, which is $880,000 in the United States. Second, after that, the brothers conducted test transactions. Their goal was to attract third-party bots programmed to intercept transactions before they were added to the blockchain. The criminals used operations to purchase low-liquidity tokens. It is easiest to manipulate the price of such coins. 3. Next, they found a weak spot in the code of Relief Myth Boost. One of their 16 validator accounts was selected to confirm the block. Thus, the fraudsters learned its full content. Several traders included the purchase of tokens in their transaction packages before the blockchain trap. Immediately after this, a sale was expected to occur at a higher price. Pereira Bueno placed their transaction higher and replaced the purchase of coins with a sale. In other words, they shifted the block in their favor. 4. As a result, the traders' cryptocurrency ended up in the hands of criminals. For their worthless tokens, they received $25 million in stablecoins and liquid cryptocurrencies. They, of course, rejected the requests from traders and their lawyers for the return of the crypto assets. The fraudsters tried to cover their tracks and quickly hide the stolen assets. The brothers directed the money to various shell companies, private crypto addresses, and strange cryptocurrency exchanges. Despite this, employees of the New York tax office were able to track them down. The fraudsters were arrested on May 15, 2024. Anton James Pereira Bueno was found in Boston, while his brother James was located in New York.
For those who have joined, regarding the Hunter's chat, there is a link below where you can take a tour of the closed Airdrop Hunter chat, which Euro will conduct. Come on in, welcome, we are waiting for everyone. Yes, and if you want to watch some webinars that we hold almost every day, go to Telegram, check the pinned messages, and grab the webinars. that take place daily on various topics. You can register for all of them and join us. We look forward to seeing everyone.
Prosecutor Damian Williams stated that the charges related to the scheme used by the brothers are being brought for the first time in history. According to Williams, the scheme is so complex that it calls into question the very integrity of the blockchain. The Pereira Bueno brothers figured out how to intercept pending transactions using blockchain and redirect them to other accounts. The attack itself took very little time, just 12 seconds as we mentioned earlier. The exploit was made possible due to a vulnerability in the MEF Boost system. This software is used by 90% of validators to manage the blockchain. Validators can charge a special MEF tax or maximum extractable value. This occurs when the order of transactions is changed or when transactions are inserted into a block before they are added to the blockchain. In order to mitigate the effects of this process, traders use MEF Boost. The fraudsters intervened in the established offerings of the system and thus were able to appropriate others' crypto assets. The case is unusual also because of the publicity it has received thanks to the United States Attorney's Office. The government is doing everything possible to demonstrate that manipulating the blockchain is illegal. The prosecution stated that theft is theft, regardless of the circumstances that allow it to happen. The case of the Pereira and Bueno brothers may influence the authorities' attitude towards electronic money. Cryptocurrencies may gain wider recognition, and attitudes toward their regulation may change. The Department of Justice is ready to support blockchain users and those who have fallen victim to fraudsters as cryptocurrency markets continue to evolve. Criminals are now facing legal proceedings. Anton and James Pereira Bueno are charged with the following: fraud using electronic communications, conspiracy to commit fraud, money laundering. If the court finds them guilty, the fraudsters face a sentence of up to 20 years in prison for each count. But it should be noted that these are just allegations, and the Pereira and Bueno brothers are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Therefore, we will keep an eye on the developments of this case and provide you with updates. In light of these events, a reasonable question arises: is blockchain really so easy to hack? For obvious reasons, the United States Attorney's Office did not disclose the full details of the Pereira Bueno brothers' scheme. However, the blockchain is unlikely to face any threats. One of the important features of this network is the records of all transactions in block format. Blocks are present on the devices of a vast number of users. As a result, only someone who gains more than 50% of the entire distributed network can hack the blockchain. This is practically impossible to achieve. You can't fake blocks, you can't change the address of the money being sent, or draw around some in your account. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Pereira Bueno brothers found a vulnerability in the Ethereum code. This loophole allowed them to manipulate and interfere with the processes and protocols through which transactions are verified and added to the blockchain. The vulnerability has now been fixed. It is impossible to replicate the brothers' fraudulent scheme. Of course, everyone with crypto assets needs to be vigilant. Even experienced investors can be deceived. Therefore, it is important to stay informed. The case of the Pereira and Bueno brothers serves as a reminder that as blockchain technology evolves, so do fraudulent schemes. If you want to keep up with the news of the crypto world and learn about the most interesting topics, subscribe to our YouTube channel and Telegram. Links are in the description. Thank you for watching. This was Pro Blockchain Media.